Hey there, crypto enthusiasts. I'm Crypto Hero, and today we're diving deep into the world of AI altcoins and their potential for high returns by 2025. The cryptocurrency market is a dynamic and ever-evolving space, and choosing the right altcoins to invest in can be a game changer. In this video, we'll be creating a tier list of AI altcoins with the highest potential returns by 2025. So get ready to explore some promising projects and share my opinion with you on them. Before we get started, understand that everything I say in the video is my opinion, and the video should be the first step in your research of the projects I'll be talking about. Otherwise, you might lose your money. Let's get into it. In total, I selected 25 interesting projects to show you both the good and the bad. 25 projects seems like quite a lot, so let's get started. The first coin we have is AKT, a pretty good coin. You can immediately move it to 20-fold. The coin has been on the market for a couple of years and has some trust behind the investors. From the price right now, 20-fold is at least possible with the AI hype in the next few years. The next coin is Ali. In my personal discretion, this coin has already outlived its usefulness, but in a couple of years, it'll show its tenfold. But hardly more, because there are a lot of projects like Ali and a lot of competition, so I categorize it as a risky coin. We can look at the graph and see that even tenfold looks like a maximum goal. The next coin is Atlas Navi, recently mentioned on the channel. We immediately set it to 30-fold because I'm really confident in it. If you want to know what kind of project it is, I do advise you to look at the previous video where I explained everything in detail. I highly recommend watching because personally, I've been investing there for over half a year. Then we have CQT. It keeps pretty well on the market, but I wouldn't say that this project will show very good results. Tenfold, I think, is just right. And here is one of the bad projects that I would classify as a scam. This is CTXC. There are a lot of such projects on the market without any special ideas. Such projects come and go, so I don't see anything special here. Let's immediately attribute two more projects there. These are IQ and MDT. These are empty projects. I wouldn't recommend you to invest in them because today they can give you 30-fold and by the evening they'll go back down to zero. The next coin we have is DKA. This is one of my favorite projects in the field of AI because the idea here is to build a platform where you can share knowledge and reward those who share it. I'm sure there will be a future ahead of this project, so we can definitely see 50-fold without any exaggeration. Next in line is FET, a worthy project. There are investors in the project, there's an idea. I would boldly bet 20-fold. I think it'll be enough for this project because the market cap is already high, so you need a lot of money to pump the coin higher. Then there is Fort. There was a time when the coin worked wonders. Every trader heard about this coin, but at my discretion, 10-fold will be enough for the next bull. Let's take a look at the chart. Here we see what I was talking about. Coin made 7-fold in a day, and with this coin, it's 10-fold that I'm waiting for. And here is the top 1 AI coin on CoinMarketCap. This is GRT. I already talked about this coin in one of my videos. It has the largest capitalization, so I wouldn't expect more than 10-fold for the same reason that this will require too much money. INJ or Injective is the second coin in the top, but it is way more popular. Here I'd move the coin to 20-fold. I already have a pretty big bag in the project, and I'm keeping an eye on lower zones to buy more. In the bull run, the coin will definitely show good results, and it's not far off. The LAT coin has a low capitalization, which makes it possible for the coin to make 50-fold. The project is very good and has an interesting idea behind it, if you believe in it. You can understand that the 50-fold isn't far away in the bull market, but not all coins are like that. This coin can be called an exception. NMR is next in line. I think this coin may surprise us. In terms of capitalization, it's not in the top, which makes it possible for good growth, but the idea behind the project is brilliant. The main idea of NMR is an innovative approach to predicting the results of machine learning models. My opinion is that the potential is no less than 30-fold. Next is the Ocean project. Not very popular, but I think that'll definitely show its tenfold because people pay attention to each project during growth, and therefore it's worth paying attention to coins that don't grow when the entire market grows, because most likely this asset will show the next growth. Remember this so we can see our goal on the chart. And this is a cool PHA coin. Somehow I invested in it a couple of times and took my profit, but I'm taking a closer look now because I'm sure that a quick profit of at least tenfold is just around the corner. Let's look at the chart. You can see that the coin is very volatile, and this is the moment where I was able to make money on this coin for the last time. A high-risk, high-reward coin, so I wouldn't risk all my money for sure. It seems to me that the next wave of growth will be no less than tenfold or even more. but put this coin to tenfold just to be safe. The RLC coin is popular among traders. It's on many exchanges, and this is its main plus. The capitalization of this asset is $92 million, which is not bad. Keeping all these factors in mind, I can safely assume that the coin will give a confident 30-fold. The next, Render Coin, is one of my favorite projects. I always buy and invest in it because the main idea of Render is to create an ecosystem that allows artists, designers, and developers to perform computationally intensive tasks of rendering virtual worlds and creating visual effects using distributed computing resources. And to all these factors, we can add the fact that the coin is in the top 3 AI coins, so the potential is definitely no less than 30-fold. Rosecoin has always been a promising project, but it seems to me that the coin has already outlived its usefulness. Now, there are a lot of coins that are more promising, even the previous Render coin. I don't want to put an end to this coin, but it's unlikely that it'll show great results. Tenfold for it, but it'll still be more reliable than half of today's projects. SDAO is a good coin. What makes it good is that it is interesting to investors. Money often comes into it, which means that it'll be pumped, and I honestly won't be surprised if I see 50-fold on this coin. These are the projects you need to be able to find and invest in. Even $100 that you invest in it can give you $5,000 net profit in 2025. Isn't that cool? AGIX. Honestly, never invested in it. This project doesn't inspire confidence in me, although it is in the top 5 AI coins, but its idea is damp and doesn't progress in any way. Even historically speaking, this coin didn't particularly show results, so let it be tenfold and let's move on to the next coin. Surecoin is a very similar project like IQMDT and CTXC. Such projects have no future. They're created to earn here and now, but most often people don't understand that they can earn money only when the project is released and not after half a year or a year. That's why they buy when it's too late. So I think that this project is a scam and will not show anything in the future. Trackcoin has a couple of disadvantages. The first and most important is that it is almost not available on the exchanges. So few people know about it and are rarely interested in it, because the most important thing for the project is recognition and accessibility. But let's move on to the chart. You can see that technically the coin is ready for growth, and I think it'll show itself tenfold. But let's see if my forecast is correct in the future. We have 2 projects left here, UPP and VRA. They're like twin projects, although their capitalization is different. But this won't greatly affect their result in the future. These coins have potential. For example, UPP will definitely show tenfold, and VRA is unlikely, but it can also be attributed to scam. I can't do it. It will also be closer to tenfold. The difference is that if any of these projects close, UPP will be able to continue to exist. But VRA is unlikely without UPP, so there's the tricky situation. I think it's worth summing up our tier list. As expected, most of the usual tenfold projects. This is how it should be. Not all projects were golden, and not all scam projects, but there are also some scams here. You can't go anywhere without running into them. You always need to be extremely careful, especially with your savings and investments. You don't need to thoughtlessly invest anywhere. Today we saw that there are also projects that can give you very big profits, but you should always keep in mind that there may be a reverse side of the coin. The coin can be removed or something like that. That's why it's also important how reliable the coin is. I think we got an excellent list of coins. I showed you different potentials of coins, both good and bad. I hope that each of you will emphasize something for yourself. Thanks for watching up until this point. See you in the next video.